Many farms so far. As we get a foul here, it's going to be called on the Lobos. And it'll go against Nez. That's her first.
Looks like Cook that time, just a little bit short, coming off the front end of the rim.
Zoe Cook, 5'2" junior, knocks down the second of two for the Bruins, and it's a 6-5 ball game. 1 point lead for Many Farms as they go inside, try the right side of the lane, and a lot of contact, no call. There's a strong move that time by Lamoth, but she's knocked to the ground. And they call it a block shot. Bruins pick up the loose ball, and a bump and a foul up top this time. Easy call for the official out there on top. Adriana John, the 5'4" junior, whistled for the personal. That's her first.
You know, it's funny when you watch these ladies' games, these girls are good teams, and both teams good quality teams, but very physical. It's no shock you see a lot of physical play and girls going to the court.
Lady Lobos struggling a little bit with their accuracy on their passes here. Oh, nice pass down low, but it skips through the fingertips that time of the Lobos, Brianna Nez. Nez had an open look for a moment, but quickly the Bruins defense closes after she dropped the basketball.
Lady Lobos just having a hard time. Not quite in sync right now. We see a lot of chances, a lot of missed chances.
Bruins want a timeout. We'll take it with them. Minute 13 left to play first quarter. It's a 6-5 ball game. Lobos in front of the Bruins. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
You've been there waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Welcome back to the Dome in Round Valley. It's the Hopi Bruins and the Many Farm Lobos. The Lobos up 6-5 here as we go after the timeout. Just over minute 10 left to play here in the quarter. Opening paragraph of the ball game. Winner of this contest will take the number 3 place in the region. This is for 3 and 4 here tonight. Oh, tough shot that time for the Lobos. Begay, it's in and out, no good. Bruins with the rebound.
Oh.
And a drive down the middle of the paint that time is up and off the window, no good for the Hopi Bruins. Laura Gutierrez misses. Many Farms looking for an opportunity inside the paint. They leave it off the block left side. Nice shot up and in. Score at that time for the Lobos,
Bitsui.
number 32, Bitsui. Asba Bitsui with a bucket.
Nice little job of passing by the Lobos that time. The Lady Lobos. 3 passes before Bitsui puts it in, up and in inside the paint.
And a foul underneath. So Bruins try to go to the hoop.
Definite height advantage that time as Bitsui, Hasba Bitsui, with the height advantage. It looked like she was almost over her back because she is so tall. Actually, it is going to be called over the back.
So Bitsui whistled for the personal, and another foul on the inbounds play.
This time it's going to be on 44 for the Lady
Bruins.
That's Tamara Wilson, and just physically trying to pound her way into the paint on the inbound.
8-5 ball game. Bruins with a steal up top. Nice pick that time for Cook. She's going to take it near side, but she runs out of time as the quarter expires. Many Farms with a 3-point lead as we go to quarter 2. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
It's easy to see why the Ford F-150 is the #1 selling truck in America. For more than 40 years, no other truck has even come close. And Sholo Ford is hands down the best place to buy your next vehicle. Just take a look at Guy Hatch's promise. He won't be beat on any deal on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. And on top of that, you'll get a lifetime engine warranty. Go to SholoFord.com or visit them on the east end of the Deuce. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
What's your schedule?
Can you see if you can?
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Welcome back to the Dome in Round Valley, the 2017 2A North Region Championship. Third and fourth place final here this afternoon. First inning ends 8-5 in favor of Many Farms. They've got the basketball to start quarter two. Shot off the window is no good. That time for Teller. Leah Begay, the 5'1" sophomore at the point, passes it off onto the wing to Slim, and a carry is called.
You know, one thing working for the Lady Lobos Mini Farms is that they've gotten a lot of offensive rebounds, a lot of second and third shots, which really has helped get them that 8-5 lead. Nice little steal that time by Mini Farms back the other way. On the steal was number 10, and on the shot, it's number 10, that's Begay.
Leah Begay from the feed, triggered off of the steal by Lamothe. Opie can't get that one to roll. And a bump and a foul down low as Stephanie Teller takes it hard to the basket on the block right side.
Good job, thank you.
And that was one of our keys to the game right there, is Stephanie Teller, the team's point leader, averaging 15 points per game. The 5'6" senior finds herself at the free throw line after the foul's called on Tamara Wilson. And for Wilson, that's her second. First free throw is no good for Teller. And the second one misses as well, but the rebound is nicely boarded there on that left side. And the Asba had the rebound and should go to the free throw line. As
I
we
think
get
the foul was called on Wilson. That's her
third
second.
foul.
Or
Third for Wilson. So right away we see some movement on the Hopi bench as she's probably going to come out here. She does. Another missed free throw though. This one by Asba Bitsui. It's a tough environment to shoot free throws here in the Dome as the basketball standards. There's no wall behind the standard, which is sometimes a bit of a challenge. And a lane violation here is going to give Bitsui another chance. So they'll reshoot the free throws. Great shot there of Bitsui, 5'7" sophomore. And she misses again. And this one on the follow is good. Was that Bitsui?
I think that was number, was that 30 or Bitsui? Lamar?
Thought it was, maybe it was Lamar.
Nice job by Lamar. Again, steps in front of the intended pass. On the
Nice
pass,
transition.
Quickly down court, and it's Teller with the score.
Stephanie Teller, the 5'6" senior, with the basket for Many Farms, and quickly they're out in front, 14-5, and a blocking foul is called on the drive by the Bruins, number 21, Taylor Sichoma. Or Sichoma, I should say. Foul is called on Stephanie Teller. That's 2 on her. Bruins inbound, shot from the baseline right side, 10-footer no good, and a bump and a foul on the rebound.
Interestingly enough, that's a push.
It's going to be 3 on Teller. So Teller's going to come out. Up for her is Leah Walker, the 5'6" sophomore. Set to check in to the Lobos lineup.
Looks like Sakoma's going to go to the line. 5'5", she's fighting for the rebounds. Had great position.
Off the heel, no good.
Both teams really struggling at the free throw line.
Rebound Lobos. Pass to the center of the court is almost picked up. Lobos control. And the 18-footer off the heel, no good. Rebound. Teller. Teller puts it up, around and off. No good, and Teller's got to be careful here with 3 fouls battling in the backcourt for the loose ball, and she knocks it out of bounds.
I tell you, that miss, though, it rolled about on every part of the rim except for the inside. Did about a complete 360 on the rim. Went off the backside. Nice shot, just can't seem to get it to fall.
Checking in is Walker for Teller. Teller sits down with 3 fouls now. Off the window and in, scored for the Hopi Bruins. Sakoma taking advantage down low.
Not only a tough shot, but off the glass.
Nice block shot underneath. Hopi working it out of the backcourt. 5.5 remaining before halftime here. And a 14-7 ball game. Shot from the baseline is no good. Hopi drives and tries a 10-footer that's no good for Sakoma. Lobos working the right side, throw it inside the paint, spin move off the window, no good. Travel called. Leah Walker, the 5'6" sophomore, who averages 8 points per game, is whistled for the travel.
You know, that was a nice little spin move. I guess that's how she traveled, but nice little move by the sophomore.
Bruins inside the paint, kick out to the wing, and a whistle and a foul. Called against Manny Farms.
Looks like it's against Lamoth. Her second.
2 on Lamoth.
And you can see the physicalness. We've seen a lot of physical fouls called early here in this first half. Again, a lot of pushing, a lot of these girls just getting after it.
Gutierrez hits the first of 2 free throws. Well, it's 1+1, I should say. Off the heel, no good. This one's tracked down in the corner by the Lobos. To the line, inside the lane, kick it off onto the baseline left side, and the 5-footer's no good. Hopi with the rebound.
Great pass by Lamont. Just that shot should have been made. Just a nice little layup off the glass, but couldn't make the shot.
Oh, nice looking jumper from the angle right that time.
Taylor Sakoma on the pull-up, and you mentioned it, right on the elbow in the key, and nothing but net.
Cuts the lead back to 4. Lobos trying underneath, and finally a foul called as Kahaya Lamoth is going to go to the free throw line here. Got hit from behind. And the call goes against Angela Adams. That's her first. And the first free throw is good for Kahaya Lamoth. Lamoth, a 5'6" sophomore, averaging 12 points per game. This one is off. And the rebound to the Bruins. They've got a man up ahead. They throw down, and nice bucket. No, popped in and out as Lalo was robbed on that one. The Lobos catch a break, letting a man get loose back in the backcourt for a long down court pass. The pass was there. The shot looked like it was there, but Terry Lalo just couldn't get it to fall as it popcorned in and out. 5-point lead for Mini Farms. Drive to the line, inside the lane. The running right-hander is no good for Lara Gutierrez. Long rebound is kicked out of bounds, last touched by the Lobos. And a steal by Lamoth. Back into the lineup for Mini Farms here with 3 fouls. Playing with 3 fouls is Teller.
Looks like the foul's going to be on Sakomo. Her second.
I'm a little surprised to see Stephanie Teller in.
Teller makes the front end.
A lot of time left here in the second, playing with 3 fouls. We'll see. Hits them both. 17-10 lead by 7 for the Lobos.
You can see the Lady Lobos kind of extending their defense a little bit that time.
Off the window and in. Shalea Slim. 19-10, Lobos lead with 2:59 left to play here in the second. Fouls called here against
Pitsui.
Hey, 1-on-1, 1-on-1.
Oh, it's Walker.
No, Walker.
They get Leah Walker.
Looks like Adams sinks the front end.
Checking into the Lobos lineup is Wandina Begay. Off the heel, no good. 1 of 2 at the line for Adams. And a turnaround jumper. Nice move on the low post that time for Wandina Begay.
And you notice that was off with the left hand. Spins left and puts it up with the left hand.
Nice looking shot, and it puts the Lobos up 21-11, and the Bruins looking for answers here. Three-point bucket, that'll do it. Three-pointer is good for Sakoma. That'll help out immensely, but not that. They allow Kwandina to get a couple of easy buckets down low as Begay starting to heat up here.
2 quick scores by Begay. She just gets in. But you can see both offenses. Teams starting to shoot a little better early on. We saw a lot of misses, not quite in rhythm.
Off the window and in, score it.
Lara Gutierrez.
So Tammany Lara Gutierrez gets her, unofficially her first bucket of the afternoon. 23-16, call it a 7-point lead, make it a 9-point lead as we get a 3-point bucket by Teller.
Teller kind of lost the handle on it down there on the baseline. He just turns and launches it, puts it in. Nice little shot by Teller.
Leah Begay is going to be whistled for the personal there.
And
That's
you
her
can see
first.
both teams, Camden, really start to settle in a little bit offensively. You know, a lot of
get a little
misses
more
early on,
comfortable,
but
yeah.
now you can see ball starting to find its way.
Comfort level is definitely starting to set in for both teams as Bruins have a chance at a couple of easy shots here. Lara Gutierrez at the free throw line. She's 1 of 2 so far this afternoon.
Make sure you back up.
This one in and out, no good. And Begay clears the glass for the Lobos. Lamoth brings it up the floor, finds an open cutter down low. She missed the first time, but Kalia Begay doesn't miss the second time.
Nice little pass by Lamoth. We've seen her, I think, one of the taller girls on the court, but does a nice job not only handling the ball, but finding the open player.
28-17. Lobos beginning to pull away here with 54 seconds left before the half. Lamoth set to check it in. Gets it in, and a nice bucket on the angle right there for Stephanie Teller. Block right side as she's starting to pour it on. You see why they want her in, even though she has 3 fouls. 3-point bucket, good for the Bruins. That's Tacoma with her second 3 of the afternoon. Teller pushed from behind, no call. Wandina Begay got the rebound, and her shot popcorn in and out, no good.
2 tough misses by the Lady Lobos that time. And you talked about it, Teller and then Begay, but both tough shots. That Begay, the ball bounced around, looked like it was in, and ended up rolling out.
Bruins down by 10 with 16 seconds. They can cut the lead here to 8 with this possession, maybe even 7 if they can get a 3-pointer off. Ooh, nice drive down the right side of the lane, but the shot partially blocked there as Adams tries, and then at the buzzer, Leah Begay tries one that's blocked out of bounds, but the official says she let go too late. So we go to intermission. Our Sunrise Park Resort halftime show is coming up. Don't forget, great skiing up at Sunrise as they've got some of the best snow that they've seen in years. And also weekends, some special stuff going on during the weekends. We'll talk about that coming up, and we'll break down the first half for you and give you some first half statistics in our Sunrise Park Resort halftime show at intermission. It's the Lady Lobos out in front of the Bruins, 30-20. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Sholo and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu. When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Welcome back to the Dome, and it's halftime here. 30-20 our score. Lady Lobos out of Mini Farms up on top over the Hopi Lady Bruins. Good action in the first half, Camden.
Welcome to the Sunrise Park Resort halftime show, brought to you by the Sunrise Park Resort. And don't forget, they've got night skiing going on the weekends up at Sunrise.
Night skiing, also new this year, tubing. Lift-assisted tubing takes some of the work out of it. You can ride your tube up, make a lot of laps, 2-hour sessions, and check it out. Also, yeah, as you mentioned, night skiing, fireworks, torchlight parades, and all kinds of stuff going on.
You know, that's my kind of tubing, Bill. I don't like walking back up the hill.
Well, I think you have to walk over to the lift, but you don't have to walk uphill, and that's probably the best part about it. You're right. I think you can get a lot of laps in a short time.
I think I can manage the walk over to the lift. I think I can do that.
Well, especially if there's a snack bar, and there is one down there. So I think snacks and a lot of sitting on a tube.
Take a quick break every once in a while. Grab yourself a burrito or.
Hey, you know, in the base area, I saw this the other night. They added s'mores.
Really?
So they've got the beach, they call it. So they've got some fire pits out there working, and now you can also get a s'more while you're out there. So a lot of good things going on.
That's fun. Well, let's take a look at some of the scoring here in the first half. First of all, we recap it for you. It was an 8-5 ball game. Lobos up by 3 at the end of the first quarter. Then they explode in that second quarter and jump out in front by as much as 12. Lead here at intermission 30-20. And a lot of that's due to the leading point scorer here at the half, Stephanie Teller, a 5'6" senior who averages 15 points per game, has 13 points already, played much of the second quarter with 3 fouls. So you can kind of tell the confidence level of her coach letting her play with 3 fouls, and also how much they rely on her offensively.
You know, maybe some of that too stemming from, I think early on, a lot of the girls struggling a little bit. You talked about playing in the Dome, not maybe the easiest venue as far as not having a backdrop, maybe harder to get used to the look of the basket and your distance, but we definitely saw things kind of picked up in the second quarter, especially in the latter part of the second quarter. It seemed like they really started to zero in on it. Good threes on both sides, but as you mentioned, a Teller, you know, not only doing a nice job feeding the ball, moving the ball inside, but also just creating shots, creating space, and really not afraid to shoot from anywhere.
Some other scoring at intermission. Leah Begay with 2 for the Lobos, 2 for Shavana Teller, I should say. Kalia Begay has 2. Kahaya Lamoth with 1, 4 for Hasba Bitsui, 2 for Shalea Slim, and 4 for Begay, who comes in off the bench and does a terrific job down low. You can see why the coach is excited about her play. Zoe Cook with 3 for the Bruins. Laura Gutierrez with 4, 12 for Sakoma to lead all Bruin scorers, and 1 for Angela Adams. We'll step away, back with a look inside the numbers that tell the true story here at intermission with Marcus Kokenauer when we return. This is the Sunrise Park Resort halftime show, brought to you by the Sunrise Park Resort on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
It's easy to see why the Ford F-150 is the #1 selling truck in America. For more than 40 years, no other truck has even come close. And Sholo Ford is hands down the best place to buy your next vehicle. Just take a look at Guy Hatch's promise. He won't be beat on any deal on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. And on top of that, you'll get a lifetime engine warranty. Go to SholoFord.com or visit them on the east end of the Deuce. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
Hello? Test, 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 test. Oh, that's better. Okay, test, 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 test. Okay. Sorry. Oh, hey, hi.
Welcome back to high school basketball action here in the Dome. You know, really quick, I'm sitting with Marcus. Marcus, you want to go over Kokenauer? You want to go over some of the scoring in the first half here as we're getting ready for the second half, Chip?
Absolutely. Yeah, so we've got the Lobos ahead this game at 30-20. The Lobos had made 45% of their shots. Not one of those shots was made from the three-point line. And then on the other side, you got the Bruns, who've made 32%, whereas they've got 3 on the outside of the three-point line.
So, well, we definitely saw the shooting really pick up. We'll see how this second half gets away as we begin second half action. The Lady Bruins with the ball. You are listening to Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com. Bruins working the ball around the perimeter right now. Out on the top, dribbling right. Kicking the ball back out on top. Again, just working a weave to the outside, down on the wing, looking inside. Turnover, though, as the Lady Lobos come back with it on the fast break. It's number 20 with the shot. Nice little shot off the glass. That's Teller, Shavana Teller, to score, first scorer here in the second half. Quickly now come back the Lady Bruins down into the baseline. Back out on top, swinging it back the other way to Laura Gutierrez with the shot from well outside beyond the 3 is Sakoma, and the Lady Lobos come away with it. On the rebound, it looked like Lamont comes up with it, but goes out of bounds before she can pass it, and the Hopi is going to keep possession. Kind of a running floater along the baseline, is going to miss big. And back the other way come the Lady Lobos on the fast break. Lamont throws it inside, off the glass, and in. It's Teller.
Shavana Teller is really getting a lot of shots this game, huh?
And again, kind of picking up where they left off. The fast break for the Lobos really starting to pick up some steam here. Bruins working the perimeter. Nice little spin move, working back to the right, and a running shot on that one. It looked like it was Lara Gutierrez with a quick shot.
Gutierrez has got a good look out there. She's doing really well this game.
She is kicking the ball back out to the outside off the drive, and the right hand off the glass is Teller. That was like an NBA-style shot across the paint. And again, our score, 36-22, Lady Lobos on top. Hopi changing pace a little bit as they set up their offense. Slowing down the pace a little bit. Looking deep into the corner, it's Sakoma. Sakoma kicks it back out, back to Sakoma. Feeds it inside, and it looks like it's going to bounce around, but Hopi manages to come up with it. And a tough shot again by Lara Gutierrez. And That shot was almost like a circus shot.
Honestly, and multiple of her shots in a row now have been beautiful shots, as well as Teller here with another shot.
Nothing but net for Teller for the Lady Lobos, and another quick score. Again, our score, 39-24. Going the other way now, it's Laura Gutierrez out on top. Dribbles right, passes right, kicks it back out to number 10, Laura Gutierrez. Inside the paint. And tries to kick it down in the corner, but on the steal, it's number 15, Teller. Teller taking it all the way. Nice little dish at the end. Kind of fools her own player. However, the Lady Lobos come back with it. Lamont with it out on top. Looks for the pass inside, gets the pass inside. And off the glass, nice little shot by the shooter, Teller, with another 4 points here to add to her already accumulating score here in the third quarter. Laura Gutierrez dribbles right, throws right, down into the baseline. Lady Lobo defense, you can see him extending a little bit. Having success creating lane issues for the Bruins.
Yeah, they're really pushing on them this game, making it hard for them to get in. But
setting up a pick off top, Laura Gutierrez.
Yeah, still getting in there though.
The ball keeps coming back to her at the top of the key with the dish inside. And a quick shot that time. And a foul called. That's going to be by Yeselith. Caitlin on the shot. She's going to go to the line for 2. Hasn't scored yet. This will be her first points. Her first shot misses the front end of the 2. Called on the foul that time. Nothing but net on the second shot. Was Begay. Lady Lobos quickly into their offense, working the ball back out on top. Inside. Looks like she's going to step out of bounds. It's number 12, Begay, Tiara Begay. With that, the Hopi Lady Bruins come back the other way, working it out on top, or bringing it across the midcourt is Laura Gutierrez. Working the right side, gets down into the baseline, ball goes back out to the top of the key, back to Laura Gutierrez, off on the right side, just short off the rim, and it's coming the other way. Lamont with the dribble down the right side. Turns around and lets her offense set up. Kicks it back out on top. Off the drive, a quick feed inside and back along to a trailing Teller. Teller misses, however, there is a foul called on it. And going to the line off the rebound, the foul on the rebound, it's going to be 45. That's Shakaya Slim.
You know, the fact of the matter is Teller's going to be one of those players that's in the conversation in the postgame as we start talking about our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store player of the game.
You can see she's kind of a quiet leader, you know, just doing a nice job. Slim that time sinks the front, gets the front end of it. Still at the line, our score 42-25. Nice little shot of Slim there. A little bit too up chair as that ball's going to come up short. Hopi Lady Bruins going the other way. Trying to feed it inside, but the Lobos do a nice job collapsing their defense, catching up on the fast break and come away with the steal. Turnover, and they're going back the other way. Teller off the running shot, misses. However, a feed that time into Slim, puts it up with her left hand in the paint. And a nice job by the Lady Lobos adding to their lead.
Oh, bank shot.
We've seen many tough shots by Laura Gutierrez, and that's another one just fearless from the top of the key.
And they answer right back. The Lobos, Kalia Begay knocks down the trifecta.
Camden, you can see the tempo really picking up for both teams, kind of picking up where they left off in the second quarter.
Well, it looks like both Tellers exploded there in that start of this quarter to give Many Farms this big lead, up 20.
You mentioned about the small number of, not a lot of bench for the Lady Bruins. Wondering if that's starting to have an impact as far as the tempo, the pace. These girls starting to wear down a little bit. Teller with a tough shot. She can't come up with it. It manages to tip it to Begay, who does put it inside the paint, puts it right back up and scores.
Tiara Begay that time on the shot.
You can see Hopi as they turn the ball over. Lady Lobos come away with it, working their way back down the court. But you can see the Lady Bruins really not settling for outside shots, really working it inside the paint, almost forcing it at times, having a little bit better shot to the outside, but they still manage to work it inside. And we've seen a few turnovers as a result.
Well, and they are outsized down low, and that's been part of their problem here this afternoon, is that they've had to face a much taller Lady Lobos team, and it's been a challenge from start to finish.
Lamont and Slim come out for the Lady Lobos. Nice shot off the right wing. It's going to come up a little bit short. That shot by Humo. Steal by the Bruins. Laura Gutierrez with the left hand on the drive. She's going to get fouled by the much taller Teller. That's going to be Teller's fourth.
Laura Gutierrez is going to go to the free throw line, and 4 on Stephanie Teller.
You have to like the way Laura Gutierrez plays, though. She's fearless. Not afraid to throw up a shot from outside, tough shots, and making a bunch of them. But also, not the tallest player on the court, but not afraid to go challenge these bigger ladies.
Plays with a lot of heart for sure. 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Lobos trying to get an easy one in transition. Kick it out for a 3 on the wing left side. No good. Feed to Teller. Teller in and out, no good. Tough rebound underneath. And a whistle and a foul coming up. This one's going to be on the Lobos. Number 42, Leah Walker. Whistled with her second personal.
I think you talked about it, keys to the game, but one of the issues, these Lady Lobos are getting a lot of second and third shots. The Bruins undersized, just having a hard time getting control of rebounds defensively.
Tough shot inside, rebounds knocked around and fought for. Bruins come up with it. Laura Gutierrez, jumper from 15, she knocks it down.
And again, another one of those shots. It's amazing the percentage she's shooting as far as taking these tough shots, how many of them are going in.
Lobos are going to take a 49-30, 19-point lead with them into the fourth and final. We'll step away. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
Welcome back to the Dome in Round Valley, the 2A North Region Tournament. Winner of this contest goes number 3, and the loser will be number 4 in the 2A North Region. Many Farms enjoying a 19-point lead going into the fourth and final quarter here.
Nice little running floater that time, misses, but coming back with the rebound and the putback. It's 42, Leah Walker.
Leah Walker, one of those players in the running for our Deemer's Glass Man of the Game, brought to you by Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Hands down, best place to get your glass. If you want quality glass at affordable prices, go to Deemer's Glass, 1-888-GLASSMAN. That's 1-888-GLASSMAN.
And you can see at that time, Walker, no hesitation, jumps out on Laura Gutierrez, knowing she's fearless as far as throwing the ball up. Manages to knock the ball out. Laura Gutierrez on the driving shot, is going to miss, rolls back out. Foul called on it. We'll see who it's against. Looks like Laura Gutierrez is going to go to the line, fouled on that drive.
Foul called on Leah Walker. Walker's picking up her third. Laura Gutierrez at the free throw line, knocks down one. Gutierrez exploded in that third quarter, scoring all 10 of the Hopi Bruins points in the third. Knocks down two. (51-32).
The ball's going to go off of number 32, Bitsui. Hasba Bitsui. Hope he's going to come away with it. Laura Gutierrez on the inbound, coming back the other way.
Quick move on the crossover. Feeds it out to the wing left, and the shot's no good from three. But guess who gets the rebound underneath?
I'm guessing. I'm going to tell you it's number 11 for Zoe Cook. No, I'm sorry. That's Lalo. Kateri.
5-foot sophomore fighting in amongst the trees. Picks up the rebound. And I'm not sure she really is 5 foot.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's not a lot of height if you look at the Lady Bruins. Hopi coming with a very short lineup.
Reminder to stick around. We'll be announcing our Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game, brought to you by Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile. Beeler Orthodontics. Shot off the window is no good, and a whistle and a foul is going to send Leah Begay to the free throw line.
I think it's Kateri Lalo with the foul. Again, she was at the other end, somehow manages to get back down and does foul to stop.
Lalo picks up her first. And Leah Begay knocks down the first free throw. Did she hit that, or was it? She got it. There they go. They put.
I like the pace of this game is awesome to watch from a spectator standpoint, but it's a nightmare if you're trying to keep a scorebook.
Yeah. Both free throws good for Begay. Today's contest brought to you in part by Black Diamond Auto Glass. Quality glass at affordable prices, and don't forget Black Diamond Auto Glass, the only glass company on the mountain to send 2 installers on every install.
Wilson with a nice turnaround jumper, right hand.
Tamara Wilson. And a travel, no call. Bruins are going to get a break here. They put up a 16-footer that's off the side, no good. Out of bounds to the Bruins.
No quit in these Lady Bruins, so you could see them working equally as hard now as when they started. Not resting on their laurels.
And this one knocked out of bounds. It's the Lobos.
Again, this is a great game, a lot of great action. Kind of a precursor to another consolation match. This time the boys, same lineup, coming back right after this one.
Well, nice step through that time by the low post for the Bruins. Tamara Wilson that gets a second bucket, 2 unanswered for Wilson. 53-36, Bruins with a steal. Laura Gutierrez taking it coast to coast, pops from 17, and the rebound is picked up by the Lobos and picked off by Gutierrez, Laura Gutierrez. And a whistle and a foul underneath as the Bruins try to muscle one up. That was Sakoma.
Looks like it's going to be Batsui called on the foul. That's her third. That's Hasba. Batsui. Front end misses.
At the Black Diamond Autoglass free throw line, it's Taylor Sakoma, the 5'5" senior. Black Diamond Autoglass reminds you to say no to bricks.
Tell you what, that's good. She's tough. I like the way Sakoma plays. Again, she's another one fearless in the land of the Giants.
And a trap on the near side as the Bruins trying to get their full court pressure to get a turnover. Do a nice job of knocking it out of bounds. Heather Huma wanted the calling for the Bruins ball. Oh, nice drive.
That was all left hand that time by Quindina Begay. She drives the paint, puts it up with the left hand, and nice little score.
Well, Begay had 4 points in that first half, and I think she may be three of three this afternoon. She's a good little player. And a big foul up front here.
A little frustration maybe there by
Heather Huma. Just said, hey, let's play linebacker for a second.
And not a bad linebacker she'd be that time. Nice little step up, and I mean, the one thing she didn't do, which was even better, she didn't lead with her head, but just a tough play. Yeah, when you talked about Begay, Quindina Begay, she's a tall girl, though. She's the big man inside, definitely a number 5. And
almost wanted to throw her in the running for the Deemer's glass man of the game.
But you can see her right now working well outside, but not afraid to handle the ball. Nice little defensive play that time by the Bruins.
Bruins making a lot of substitutions here late in the contest, up 55-37. Coach Harold Wilson getting some of his bench players in, and this will pay dividends for him as they go to the state tournament next week. Nice move down low, a good spin inside by Wilson, but she cannot connect.
It's all about finishing, right? And great move, as you mentioned, just couldn't make the basket.
Three-point look, front of the iron, no good. Battle by Quindina, and she got it. Quindina Begay, the 5'8" sophomore, as we get a chance to talk a little bit more about her play. Gets the rebound and the putback there.
I think one of those power players inside. She didn't even leave her feet. She had great position, and for the rebound, managed to come up with it, puts it up with her left hand. She plays left-handed, works left-handed, and that dude does create issues for these Lady Bruins.
I don't know if you're aware of this, Bill, but you're going to be the one to announce our Bila orthodontic straight line play of the game. It may very well be that play there.
Laura Gutierrez off the running fast break that time, puts it up and in. Hard shot to make, well defended, but manages to put it off the glass and scores for the Lady Bruins.
This ball kicked out of bounds, last touched by the Lobos. Excuse me, by the Bruins. The Lobos will have it. 3:06 left in the contest. It's an 18-point lead for the Lobos. Begay trying to drive that left side. Had it poked away, gets it back. Lobos working the perimeter. Back towards the baseline, crossover dribble.
Kind of loses the handle, but manages to get it back. Launching a shot from the corner. It's 23 for the Lady Lobos. That's Adriana John. She's going to miss. Quickly the other way, Gutierrez off the glass, off the fast break on the layup, and it's up and in. That's another score for Laura Gutierrez, one of the team leaders for the Lady Bruins.
To many, Lara Gutierrez, and with timeout on the floor, we'll take it with them. 2.5 left to play in the contest. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
When you think glass, Think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Welcome back to the Dome in Round Valley, 57-41. Lady Lobos up by 16 here as we go to the final 2.5 minutes of the contest.
Great shot here in the Dome by this group, White Mountain Youth Productions group. Does an outstanding job week in, week out.
Students of Sholo High School this afternoon giving you the sights and sounds of today's contest. And we've got ourselves a 4-game marathon here tonight. That'll conclude with the boys and girls championships. Up next, it'll be the 3rd and 4th place final for the girls. I'm sorry, for the boys.
Consolation or the.
And then it's the girls championship at 5 o'clock and the boys championship at 7. Bounce pass in to Begay, her left-hander no good. And a battle on the other side for the rebound, and a bump and a foul is going to send a Lady Lobo to the free throw line. Foul called on the Bruins, Angela Adams. That's 2 on her.
Looks like to the line it's going to be Autumn Thomas with 2 shots. Missing the front end. You know, Begay, as we talked about her, you know, one of the things she does really well is she works a lot with one hand. She shoots one-handed, left-handed, keeps her body between the defender and the ball. Tough girl to defend against inside.
She's going to check out, and back into the lineup we see Teller. Stephanie Teller. Second free throw is no good as well. Bruins trying to shot off the block on the left side, no good. Under 2 minutes now to play in the contest. Lobos have led throughout the entire game. They're out in front, 8-5, a 3-point lead at the end of the first quarter, 10-point lead at intermission. Led by 19 at the end of the third quarter, 49-30.
Laura Gutierrez called on the foul. That's her first.
It's pretty amazing that Timothy Laura Gutierrez has only been whistled 1 time for a personal. As aggressive as she's played defensively,
yeah, as active as she is,
and she's just very athletic, quick. You see it there as she tries to split the defenders. Will earn a trip to the free throw line.
I think it's going to be Shakaya Slim called for the foul.
Shalea Slim.
Shalea.
So Shalea Slim with her first personal. Laura Gutierrez shooting the free throws, hits her first. This one's around and off, and the rebound is pulled down by the Lobos. We approach the final minute of the contest. Nice feed underneath, and the assist is going to go to Teller, and the turnaround jumper and 1 is going to go to Thomas. Foul was committed that time by Lalo.
1 shot, 1 shot.
That's 2 for her. And trying to complete the 3-point play is Thomas, and she misses the free throw.
And really, you mentioned it, that feed by Teller, pretty impressive throw.
Laura Gutierrez's shot is no good. And Thomas with another bucket. 61-42. And we, three-point bucket for Laura Gutierrez. I'll tell you, she's had quite an afternoon as she knocks down the trifecta there. With 33 seconds left, we'll take a timeout. 61, well, excuse me, it's just a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here and talk about our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store Player of the Game, brought to you by the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store. Next time you're in the market for hiking, hunting, camping, and fishing gear, you'll find it out at the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store. South of Pine Top Highway 260, right-hand side of the road, just before you get to the Honda Resort and Casino. And tonight's Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store Player of the Game could very well be Tamini Laura Gutierrez, the 5'1" senior for the Bruins, who is having a stellar second half, but it's going to go to Stephanie Teller, the 5'6" senior, who had 13 at intermission and was part of that explosive third quarter that kind of blew the doors open and allowed the Lobos to coast to the win. So our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store Player of the Game is Stephanie Teller.
And I think you kind of have to go with that. We saw when early on when she wasn't scoring, we saw the games kind of kept Hopi in it. And then when she started to score a little bit, even though she's still really a good passer, when she started scoring, and you could see a definite change in their offense. And it opened up, and that's when the floodgates kind of opened, not only end of the second quarter, but into the third and fourth as well.
Little layup there, triggered by Laura Gutierrez on the pass to Lalo. And time now for our Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game, brought to you by Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, live to smile. And Stephanie Teller knocks down a improbable shot and the foul here. Just as we announce our Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game, that one in the running as well, but I think it's going to go to
Laura Gutierrez.
I
would have to say so too. We saw not only, and there were so many of the state line plays of the game, but not only the fast break, we saw her with that incredible fast break, tough shot, well defended, still managed to come up with it, but just the way there's some circus shots she made tonight that just a little bit of a window from well outside, and it's up and in. Fearless shooting. Congratulations goes out to Tamini Laura Gutierrez from Hopi.
Laura Gutierrez, an incredible second half, as that will conclude the ball game. And the Hopi Bruins are defeated here this afternoon by the Lobos of Many Farms High School, 63-47. And Laura Gutierrez, by the way, had 4 points at intermission, and she added to that total 10 in the third quarter. Teller's our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store Player of the Game. Laura Gutierrez is our Beeler Orthodontics Live straight line play of the game. Live to smile, love your smile. Beeler Orthodontics. Time now for our Deemer's Glass Man of the game, brought to you by Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Best place for quality glass at affordable prices. Call Deemer's Glass, 1-888-GLASSMAN. And there's a lot of folks that we can talk about. We talked a little bit about Quandina Begay, the 5'8" sophomore who came off the bench. She added 8 points in the contest, had a bunch of rebounds, and just a solid player down low. But another player to mention is Tamara Wilson, the 5'6" senior, had a terrific game as well for the Bruins. A lot of strong moves, only had 4 points in the contest, but had a lot of strong moves down low, and against some much taller players, pulled down quite a few rebounds herself.
Definitely in the land of the Giants. Another one, Kahia Lamoth, I thought, again, for the Lady Lobos, did a great job. You know, we talked about her ability to move the court, number 30, 5'6" sophomore. Only a sophomore did a nice job, I think, on setting up some of the fast breaks on the quick outlet. But
Shalea Slim is another one I think we should mention, the 5'9 senior.
And I would almost go with Shalea Slim, I think. You know, we saw her do a nice job, especially here in the second half. But, you know, a lot of girls with some tough play. Shalea Smith is going to be our glass man of the game.
Our Beeler Orthodontics, our Deemer's glass man of the game goes to Shalea Slim, the 5'9 senior. And our congratulations to her as we see the Hopi Bruins honored here this afternoon, and they get the third place out of this 2A North Region tournament. They are third place. The Hopi Bruins will come in as the fourth place finisher. Final score, Lobos 63, Bruins 47. Stand by. Coming up, we'll have the Bruins and the Lobos again. This time the boys tip off for the third and fourth game. And we'll have that game coming up here. That one scheduled to tip off at 3 o'clock. So get set to tune back into that here on italk1067.com. We want to thank our entire crew, our White Mountain Youth production crew, along with our entire list of sponsors, including Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Sunrise Park Resort, Northland Pioneer College, Summit Regional Medical Center, Beeler Orthodontics, Subway, Deemer's Glass, the Indian Pine Restaurant out at Honda, Octopus Car Wash, Black Diamond Auto Glass, and the Native Grill and Wings, along with Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce. Best place to purchase your next vehicle. If you're looking for a car, truck, van, or SUV, you'll find the best prices and the best deals out at Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce in Sholo. For Bill London and Marcus Kokenauer, I'm Camden Smith, inviting you back to the 1 o'clock game. Until then we say, the 3 o'clock game. Until then we say, so long everybody.
This has been Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067, KNKI Pine Top, and iTalk1067.com. High school basketball is also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Black Diamond Auto Glass, Sunrise Park Resort, Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, Octopus Car Wash, Native Grill and Wings, and Mountain Mobile Auto Glass. This broadcast has been a copyrighted production of iTalk 1067 and Country Mountain Airwaves, a Koepenicky communication station. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or use of this broadcast without expressed written consent of iTalk 1067 or Country Mountain Airwaves is strictly prohibited. For more information on this game and other games around the region, go to italk1067.com.